My name is Wayne Day. I own Hunt's Trading Post here in Blanding, Utah. I've been here 34 years. This store is a sanctuary for people. They'll meet their family or something and they visit. Where I grew up, I went to boarding school at St. Michael's. My father had the trading post. He had like 14 of them. So we would go from one trading post to another and run them. We was kind of the bank for the people, a lot of the older people, so they would come in and when they cashed their checks, they would just thumbprint it because they didn't know how to do their name. Then they would take their pawn down. They bring in jewelry, they'll pawn it to us for 30 days. Then they'll come back when they have money and pay it off.
You sure? I thought you took it out.
Same customers and their children for the last 6 generations. There's a lot of good history in this store, and the native people know it. That's one reason they come here.
Here's a 7. It's a little bit smaller. See?
I wish there was somebody there that had a 7.5 foot.
Moccasins are traditional, and they all have to use them when they have ceremonies. They don't use regular shoes. They have to go back traditional. So we supply those for anything from the first ceremony of a young woman to the death in the family. Sometimes they'll want the moccasins to put on the person to make their journey home. Plus we have the Navajo pottery that they use in ceremonies. We buy that directly from a person on the reservation that knows how to make it right, not imitation stuff. It's the real product, so they trust us for that. Well, the main thing is to meet the needs of what the people have to have. And being native, I know what they need, and we try to supply that. Steamed corn, that's just an everyday staple that our people use. They bake it in the ground, and then they take it off the husks and dry it, and in Navajo it's called naschizio. Well, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, likewise. This place here serves as a preliminary stop to all the wonderful art and culture that is exhibited to honor the family feeling and tradition here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
See you now. Good luck in school. Go get them. All A's. Next time I come back, I'm gonna ask you your report card.
We want an invitation.
You want an invitation? Congratulations.
Yeah,
I'm going up.
I'm gonna. Great. Hunt's Trading. Are you the one that was gonna pick up the drum? Okay. You got a credit card or how you wanna do this? The Ute tribe ordered 10 drums for their school, for the children to learn them to play the traditional music. Nice.
They call me Duck. That's my first name, Donald. Got it back in the boarding school days.
I got 3 left.
Wow. Been selling pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Well, it took a while.
This place has an identity, and as far as we're concerned, it was Wayne and Deb. It's really about the wisdom they carry. They've lived a long, interesting life. When we have life issues, we bring them here and get some coffee and maybe get some insight and go out there and take on those challenges.
I moved up to Paiute Farms in 88, 89. Started running the San Juan Marina for the tribe. On my first date with my wife, she came to the marina. It was my birthday, in fact. I brought her down to dinner. Had a big flood and wiped out our marina. We lost $5 million that night. So after the marina was gone, then my wife wanted to know if I wanted to come up here and help run this trading post because her parents were getting pretty old. And he was like 90 or so. So we came to help, and then he passed away, and so we took over the trading posts and been here 34 years. And still trying to keep it going. It's kind of funny. I was in Alaska and we went in a little gift shop up there and we ordered a coffee and it took like an hour to get the coffee. We found out that the lady had not turned her machine on. I think it was part of her plan so that you could shop. So I came back and told my wife, I said, we ought to put a coffee machine in. She said, you're out of your mind. It's not going to work in this town because it's a nice little Mormon town. But we went to the city council and they said, no problem, as long as you're not serving food. So we put it in, and now we get people from all over the world. They return sometimes. I've had people from Germany come back 3 or 4 times over 10, 15 years. They'll say, well, we're in Moab, so we decided we'd come down and get another coffee. So it worked out pretty well. Here you go. Cash or card? Cash, $6. Our tourist business is mostly European. They come to the Southwest to see the parks and Monument Valley and stuff like that. You smell it?
Yeah.
They come from Canada.
Uh-huh.
The native people up there bring them down.
Ça vient du Canada. C'est pour...
And these are $6. I have some others. Those are $12. Big ones.
C'est pour...
Some things are harder to get in the new days because they're just not available like they were. It's an interesting occupation to have now. A lot of them have gone under that tried to do this. I gave it to my granddaughters, and they own it now. It's in their name. If they want to keep it open, they can. If they don't, they can sell it. So hopefully they had enough interest when they were here helping me that they might keep it open. But we'll see what happens.